So I started a Patreon page, and I will be posting a lot of different stuff, things that I'm working on. And currently, I am building this sci-fi map. So I'm trying to keep this really small. This will be like a cinematic map. The idea is that it would be ideal for maybe virtual production or for individuals that want to actually use it to do a lighting test, or even animating some of your characters in here, a sequence. So it's a really, really small map, but this gives me the opportunity. The reason I work this way is so I can actually just freestyle. So this kind of all started off the freestyle, and then if you scroll down on my Patreon page, you can see the live session on YouTube that I posted that kind of goes over like while I was building this map. And so I'll go ahead and turn on the lit mode. So here I basically started laying down a lot of stuff with one of my asset packs. And so I am using a few different sections in here. So my goal is really to keep this very, very small, but I'll hit play so you guys can actually see. So we'll do a new window. So here is the start. I basically have like this small room that the player starts. And again, this is not really meant to be for gameplay. All these textures are 4K. And the reason I did that, so I can actually control it. And maybe, you know, if I'm not going to see this box, I can always go and change that in Unreal under settings to maybe 1K or 2K. But this just allows me now to see everything at its highest quality. So I started building this small map. It kind of starts off with, this is kind of like the midsection of the map. So there's this one room, and I will most likely duplicate them. So I didn't really didn't add any pipes or nano detail on top, but this is just my general layout for the map. So there's this one room, and this is basically where you're entering the facility, and this is going to be like a naval air station anti-gravity training center, and it's also part of my Unreal Engine tech demo. So there's another section that I have here. I'll probably put some more like boxes and things in, some temp fences that I built, and I even kept the geometry actually for the fences. You know, I didn't want to do alpha channels. I just wanted to test it, see what it looks like. So then we basically have this back room, and that ties into the main area, which is kind of like the reporting area. And then I have another section here that leads to a connector, kind of like a tunnel, and that goes basically in here. I'm not done with this yet, not sure what I'm going to do, but again, I'm freestyling. I'm not really following my concept art or anything else, because I just want to see what I can come up with, and this forces me to actually be a better level designer. And not because my goal is to just do level design, but that gives me an opportunity to do that while I actually create these assets, so I can actually see my own work inside this environment. Again, this being the mid area, then we kind of loop around here, which is that second section that brings us here. And then I built these doors. I just wanted to make them kind of look like this underground facility. And this is like the reporting area, and then you come here, and then I kind of started detailing these walls here, you know. Then I did some lighting, not sure yet, but maybe moonlight or space lighting in here. Maybe we're just underground, there's some other type of digital lighting that comes in, but I am going to add a lot more lighting functions to these panels. You know, they'll basically have some lights that will animate. Then I made these hologram materials, and so I basically will make this map available too to a certain type of tier members on Patreon. But in the meantime, I just wanted to kind of make this overview video so you guys can see what type of environment I'm building right now. So again, I'll probably make more videos. You can see some areas are not as detailed. It's just a placeholder, but it's also a really good way to showcase your work and map. And if you guys would like to build a similar map, or even just grab this map here, I will put this on my Gumroad. And again, there's going to be a certain type of tier member where I am going to offer them 50% off on all of the products that I actually create and sell. Hope you guys like this, and I'll see you on the next video.